Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here with another brew review, I guess, because I don't know if they only included beers in this advent calendar. So we're all in for a surprise. Now, let's immediately get to beer number 2. Oh, that's pretty much the closest by. And that is a can, which is stuck firmly in the back. Now I do have this calendar slightly tilted. Oh, it's not gonna like that. But here we are. Yeah, this isn't the best design of such calendar, but hey, I guess we'll have to do with it. Now this is very clearly not a Brussels Beer Project beer. I see a lot of Spanish here. So the beer is called Candela and it says Peninsula Disfruta el Camino. Now Peninsula is, well, it is an English word also. So that is an island that is still attached to the mainland with a short part. Candela, I'll have to look it up. Disfruta el Camino is enjoy the walk, enjoy the hike. This is a 4.8% ABV brown ale. I absolutely love this packaging. It's like, this reminds me of two things, which is a vintage paint store, or like the Levi's paints. And also like an old school cyclist shirt. Lovely colors. I love that orange here. Now here they say disfruta el camino, enjoy the ride, but I didn't know camino was also used for the ride instead of the walk. What else does this can tell us? Beer brewed in Canada Cervecera Peninsula in La Graña Alcobendas in Madrid. Okay, so I guess we are continuing our Spanish trail. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops and yeast. So quite simple. Yeah, I do absolutely love this can. So let's see what the beer gives us. I'm very, very curious for this one. A Spanish brown ale. This could go several ways. Now bear in mind that after all these Spanish beers that I have talked about, we haven't had many dark Spanish beers or brown Spanish beers. Now they are very familiar with toasted malts, with tostadas. They are not necessarily familiar with dark beers as in the doubles or the quadruples or the barley wines or all those kinds of beers. No porters, no stouts, no double IPAs or no black IPAs, I mean. So let's see. Now the can does remind me of caramel, but that's because of the color. Now this is a lovely, lovely color. This is somewhere between a deep brown and a deep red. So yeah, very nice. A lot of roasted and toasted malts, I believe. Some light beige foam with very tiny bubbles. So a very dense foam, the way we like it. Let's have a whiff. Oh wow. Yeah. First off, very toasty, very roasty indeed, but I do get a lot of dried fruits. I get raisins, I get figs. A bit of coffee, a bit of chocolate, but that's not uncommon in these beers. But I do like the way that they went with the dried fruits. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check up on this beer and I will be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so I tried to look this beer up. That was not a great success. The Candela Cervecera site navigates like a horse's behind, and yeah, even in Untapped I couldn't find many notes. No, not many other sites carry clearly, well, interesting notes. So I'll just have to find out for myself. But like I said, a lot of dried fruits. Even now that it's warmed up a bit red fruit. Yeah, some caramel, some cassonade, some brown sugar, molasses. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Okay, interesting. Just like yesterday, this is a beer that tastes very differently than it smells. It smells rather sweet and sugary and caramelly and all that. But in the taste, first off, the mouthfeel is very thin. It is quite watery. And that doesn't mean it's not tasty or tasteful. On the contrary, it has a lot of taste. Nonetheless, I would say, yeah, it doesn't taste sweet at all. I do get the red fruits in here. I do get the roastiness, I do get the coffee in here, but a lot of the other things are gone, like the dried fruits, the caramel, the raisins, the chocolate are all out of there. So that's more in the nose. Still get some chocolate in the nose, but nothing in the taste at all. Honestly, first impression, not awesome. It does have a very bitter aftertaste lingering on, but it does taste as if I just had a cup of espresso. And I'm not the biggest coffee fanatic in the world, so yeah. I even get a bit of burnt flavors in there. Yeah, I am not a big fan of this. Like I said, it's very thin, it's very watery. Exactly the opposite of what I expected. I expected this to be a bit more thick, a bit sweeter, a bit more, yeah, maybe even a bit of extra maltose or lactose. But now I am projecting, of course. Nonetheless, not a big fan. So I am afraid that I'm gonna have to give this like a 2.5. Because unfortunately, what this reminds me of, or what this makes me think of, is cold coffee that is carbonated and with leftover fruit from the cocktail bar or something. So, no, not a fan at all. And actually, I'm not gonna finish it because of that reason. Is it bad? Well, objectively speaking, probably not. Do I like it? No, not at all. Yeah, but I did notice that they don't have it on their website anymore, so I might not have been the only one that thinks this. Anywho, let's see. I am curious. They have a beautiful website. They have nice labels, cool marketing. So yeah, I'm curious for their other beers, but this one really doesn't do it for me. So let's end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that. I've seen a lot more subscribers coming on the past few weeks. If you like this video, let me know. Leave something in the comments down below. Hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like it, don't have to do anything at all. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You'll see everything that I upload as first. And this month that will be every day. So yeah, cheers to you guys, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow, hopefully with 2 reviews, but we'll see. Cheers.